Hey, we're live. Welcome to Making the Podcast. Yeah, that was kind of weak.
Play intro music.
We will. Yeah, I got to get that.
Get intro music and start dancing. Everybody just start. We'll do the wave.
No.
I need a musician to create us a little jingle. Do we have anybody have a musician friend?
Live? Did you inform any of your friends we went live?
Not yet.
There's actually a I'll have to look it up. Pretty inexpensive. There's a company that will make it for you.
I'll make that stuff in iTunes iGarage. I'm a producer. Marky and I made music back in the day.
You're whatever you want to be.
Oh, yeah. Hint. Seriously, free advertisement, man. Somebody's got to get the word to these guys. Because I can't just keep pimping their water out.
I actually don't have Diet Coke tonight. I have A&W, but I can showcase my bracelets.
Yeah, those actually, real talk, those bracelets that you showed us tonight, those are pretty dope.
Thank you.
Do you think you picked up any orders from any of the podcast stuff that we talked about?
No.
Damn it, people. Go to her website.
We've had 27 or 28 sales.
Yeah.
2 are from people I don't know, which is kind of cool. One was in California and one was in Globe, which the Globe person I feel like could be a friend of a friend or something, but yeah.
Wait, we need an update. Last time we talked to you, you had a decision to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did raise our prices.
Oh, you did?
We did. But we also invested in a little bit better product as well. We were experimenting with some different products, and there was a bracelet that I was wearing for a couple of weeks, and one of the beads started to tarnish a little bit. And so we did a lot of research and went and chose a better quality, which I think also kind of justified the price increase. It really wasn't a huge price increase, though.
Did you do the deal?
Yeah, but
yes, she's not placed the order yet. She is, but we've agreed on the wholesale pricing, and yeah.
So here's the interesting thing that we found out in chit-chatting about those. I'm a sucker for advertising, and I keep getting targeted. So we've been talking about jewelry, and of course, what do you think pops up is jewelry. So especially in my TikTok. So I've been clicking on these jewelry ads and men's bracelets. I sent them like men's bracelets, kind of the same stuff she's making, but for men. $123 for one of those damn bracelets. $123. Men's jewelry, I don't understand why, goes significantly more than women's jewelry does.
Well, and like this like bottom one, which is like a black lava.
Yeah, which is exactly what I showed you.
Yeah, that'll be used in we are going to do some men's bracelets. It will not be 100 and whatever that price was.
At least $60 though. You could go half price.
You know, it's interesting. I could do bracelets, wood ones, just solid wood. Just throwing that at me.
Okay, so I know we're going off on a tangent, and this is not about.
It's okay. No, we'll get into our
small
stuff.
business.
Let's do this.
But
that's where we're at.
Etsy, the money that people are making on Etsy is insane. I found a shop who all she's doing is digital downloads, and she's got like a wedding theme, so people can go on there and let's say they want table numbers. So she's got table numbers in like 12 different fonts, a minimalistic, a boho, a farmhouse, whatever. And so she's charging, I want to say it was like $2 or $3 per download. So if you have, 10 tables at your wedding, you're paying that times the 10 cards. she had, I want to say, I don't remember how many thousands and thousands and thousands of sales she had, but I did the math and I'm like, I'm not even going to take out, what she's put into this because she's probably doing this on like Canva Pro for $10 a month. She's made over $300,000 with zero inventory, just downloads.
We bought some of those downloads.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know, I
For the
Yeah, for
Cricut
our
making
shirts, right?
and stuff. Yeah.
the specific department that I'm in, I can look at all that stuff. So I see what all these people can make on these sales channels. It blows my mind.
Oh, it's insane.
Yeah, I actually see because all orders and all inventory comes through my department, and I can see it's crazy.
It's funny
Yeah.
that we're even semi talking about this. Lainey and I had a conversation earlier today, and we were just talking about the potential that we collectively have together to be doing some of the things that we could be doing outside of our day-to-day operations. We should talk about that sometime. That should be a whole other topic.
We all have very different, or separate skill sets too.
Yeah, my issue is I'm very artistic, but I am not organized. I'm a mess.
I mean,
No,
case in
I
point.
just kind of like
Ask
the 9
Mike.
to 5.
I'm a mess.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying is when you get a group of people that have totally different skill
Oh,
sets,
yeah.
like where you're not organized.
You are?
Lainey is.
Really?
I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
pretty
don't know.
organized
So-
too.
In our own way.
So just so everyone knows here, Lainey and
Control
I, out
chaos.
of this group, Lainey and I don't know each other very well at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've known each other for a decade now. I
Yeah.
think it's been a decade.
Yeah.
But
I met Lainey in a bar.
And didn't even know it until
oh, you did. That's awesome.
however many years later.
So I don't know Lainey's skill sets or what she brings to the table. I can tell she's a great leader based on stories that Mike's told me. But outside of that, I don't know Lainey. So,
Don't you be
Yeah, I
telling
mean, I'm-
stories about stories I've told.
Yeah, let's hear them all. Don't just say the good ones.
No, I'll go for it. Want me to tell him the last one you told me? I'm kidding. Yeah, he's talked about work. He's mentioned her with in work reference, and that's it. And not even meaning to be talking about her. It's just when he's talked about his story, he's brought up Lainey in his story. So that's what I know. But
Yeah, it's funny. Like all three of you actually have a very. I can't tell. Another thing I was talking to Lainey about. Like I can't tell my story without the three of you. Like my story isn't told without the three of you. Like you all have played just major parts in my life. Where are you going on a walk? Sorry,
so you got
interrupting.
the advantage in this whole scenario.
What do you mean?
You have a tight bond with all three of us.
Oh yeah, I'm the glue that makes this whole thing work,
wow.
people.
One might say you're a role character in all three of our stories.
You know
So
what?
I'm very open. I've constantly am trying to do something that produces, but the one thing that always gets in my way, always, is organization.
ADD.
Yep.
Squirrel.
Yep. Shiny. So
Yeah, you do tend to hop around on ideas.
sure do.
This is totally off topic. Is that a can of like Pam that's on your desk?
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering too.
What is that,
Oh.
Joey?
Your left shoulder, Joey.
It's for my torch.
I thought it was like cooking oil.
Why do you have Pam? Oh my goodness.
Speaking of squirrel,
Hey,
should I scoot it over a little?
Product placement. We also want to be sponsored by Hint Water
I don't
and
use.
Pam.
So with this new thing, so ring making, the copper inserts or the core, you have to torch it and then drop it in water, and then you put it on a ring sizer, and it stretches it to the size you want to make it. So I filled up my torch when I got it in here, because I also light incense with my smaller torch.
I can't do incense.
I do
Drives
Sensi
me
and
crazy.
incense, both.
I can do Scentsy.
Oh, I
I
can
can't do incense.
tons of. Well, there's Sensi in every single frickin' room in this house.
Well, I mean, you've got Queen Scentsy in your house, so
Joey, got my chip today.
Oh, you did? Cool. Is that
yeah,
not
that was
something
kind
you've
of.
ever had?
I
is it?
wasn't gonna say anything about that, but I was a little bit annoyed that you got him a chip, and
Do you still collect chips?
absolutely,
I didn't know that. I thought you stopped writing.
absolutely. I mean,
I'm
I
sorry.
did.
Joey.
So
I mean-
did Andrew.
Look in his picture.
Andrew, listen. Andrew has a bike.
Paid off. It sits right there.
Has a bike.
You don't ever write it?
Dude, we don't do anything. It doesn't have Jacob.
Oh. Okay, so
Yeah,
let's. I don't know about you guys,
and
but
all
I
my
was
friends, all my friends
blown
got rid of
away
their
at
bikes,
Big
so
Brother
what am I
this
supposed to
week.
do?
Listen, I'm telling you. I told everybody before this. I even sent it in the message group last night. I took notes.
Well, let's
So are
bust
we
them out.
starting with Big Brother or are we starting with Challenge? I don't care
Big
either
Brother.
way. I got
Either
notes
both
on
of them were
both.
great.
I feel
This
like
was
Mike having
TJ's
notes means
best
he's gonna
week
talk
ever. He shined in all his glory this week. So
Who?
Oh yeah. Listen,
TJ.
TJ
Oh.
and
You said we were going to start with Big Brother.
yeah,
and
let's
you
do
guys
it.
go right into challenge. Big Brother, focus, gentlemen.
I was
Stop
just
squirreling.
saying that he was shiny.
why are we letting Joey lead anything? Remember
Big Brother
Squirrel?
is the better of the two shows.
I really
is,
am
right
squirrel.
now.
Oh,
it is.
right now it is. Yeah,
In this iteration that we're talking.
right.
Pooch is an idiot.
Let's
Oh
go back
my
to last week.
Wait, who had
gosh.
Pooch again?
You did.
Oh, okay.
He's an idiot.
Guess who's in first place? Anybody know? Anybody know?
Would it have
recent
been me?
standings?
I think I do.
No, it's Michael. It's the only reason he asked.
Oh, I thought it was
Guys,
my mom still.
For all the audience,
I think
out
it's
there,
me
the
if
millions
I were
watching at
actually
home,
playing.
A million.
Michael doesn't ask questions about who's winning
Unless it
he
benefits
is
him.
winning.
No, I'm tied
It's
for
not.
first with somebody.
I think
I
it's
am
my
tied
mom.
for first with somebody.
With who?
I don't know.
Um,
But it doesn't matter. I'm still in first. So whoever's after me, I don't care. My name comes up first. I didn't look beyond that.
Yeah, Pooch.
Guy's a clown.
But
First of all, his name's Pooch. That should have been the first
Poochierelli.
giveaway.
the way that he
Now I did like the alliance though that came from his name.
yes,
Yeah.
this alliance, I'm so excited about who's in the alliance now.
Yes,
I-
and
Well, there's two of them.
The new alliance, the one at the end of the
the
show.
Pound.
That was before they added in the rest of them, though. Then they changed it to
What's it called?
the Outsiders or whatever.
Yeah, the Outsiders.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one. I
listen.
thought they should have been Misfits, but
This
that's just
whole
me.
this
I think
whole
there's been a
this
Misfits
season
before.
is just how many like this season's going is the exact opposite of last season where it was like, hey, we've got one strong alliance and that thing never cracked.
Yeah.
Every alliance that's formed here lasts about 13 minutes of the show before another one is formed. Like
Oh, I was
it's out
gonna
of
say,
control how many alliances
because
there
the
are.
girls
You know,
girls
what's
is
interesting
still
about that-
active.
It kind of is.
We don't know. We don't know because they're not
No, the
saying
one
anything.
girl just talked about it. The one girl.
I
is
mean,
in it.
Lainey knows.
So the Oasis cracked, right? And they voted against him, but then they came back stronger as the Pound. Same four guys, just minus Pooch. So it's like they cracked, but then they came back like, dude, we just made a mistake. Like those four are still together.
Right.
And I don't understand how up until the last episode, how Michael wasn't like number one we need to bring into
Yeah,
an
that
alliance.
blows my mind. He's still my favorite on the show.
It's the
Did he-
last
has
person
he
to
won
get brought into an
every-
alliance.
Veto so
Three.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 vetoes. Yeah, all three. And this is the first time, or this is the first time he was approached about an alliance that they showed us.
And he's so giddy about them asking him.
Yeah.
I'm
I didn't
telling
know
you,
he
when
was
went
going
like
to
this.
join that alliance, though.
this
He went like
alliance
this. He
is
looked
the
like a
bomb.
car guy.
As
His
long
arms
as
just
they
getting-
get, I hate her. Oh, I don't hate her. I don't hate anybody on the show, but I really dislike Shara
Amira,
Amira. Yeah.
the one that they're talking about trying to get out tonight.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't dislike her, but they did nail it. She does seem
the
to be
T.
the ringleader of that.
Who's
group.
got her on their team?
You
My
do.
wife.
I have Taylor, and I will tell you. I mean, I kind of said this last time. They are bullying her in this house.
100%. We
First
talked
note.
about that last week when you weren't here.
Hold
It's
on.
like Lainey
Well,
was
this
First
episode
note.
proved it.
First
Oh,
note
yeah.
in my notes. Hate bullying. It drives. I didn't care for her.
Yeah, but
until
it's your
that
girl
whole thing
doing
went
it the
down
most.
last night.
Well, it's her, but it's also
no, it's not
who is
her.
she?
It's not my
she's-
girl that's doing
What's
it the
the
most.
What's the guy that she's in an alliance?
Dan.
Is it Dan or David? I don't remember
Who?
his name.
who's in an
Oh,
alliance.
the
with
Elvis
Nicole
impersonator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a punk too.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh my
He's the
gosh, the
real
way that he
punk.
talks to her, I'm like,
Yo,
Her
it
and-
irritates me.
her and Mike's
it irritates
girl,
me
those
to
two
no
are-
end.
The bullies. I don't care what you say.
yeah.
It transferred, right? Like, so it happened. We heard what Taylor said, and then when Nicole walks in and tells Daniel, she translates it a little bit worse.
Totally different.
And then when Daniel says it, he says it like,
Oh yeah.
She
When
just
Daniel
straight up
says it,
said,
it's totally
"You can
different.
get out of here whenever you want. Why don't you just go ahead and quit right now?" Like,
I know
And
you
Taylor
made
was
what's her
being
name quit.
genuine.
You did this.
Like
Yeah,
talk to her
Taylor
like
in
that.
Taylor in her diary room session was even like, I don't care about the game. I just want her to be okay. They thought she was in there crying about her mom.
and she was crying while
And-
having to throw a competition.
Right.
Which first of all, the pure irony of like, don't tell me to quit, but by the way, I'm crying because I'm gonna quit on a challenge.
Right.
Like, come on, like
Also, has anybody?
Crit.
I was thinking about this. I asked my wife the other night when we were watching it. Has anybody that's won season ever had like a meltdown, crying, emotional breakdown? Not since I've been watching. So I immediately was like, she's out. She's not gonna win.
Did Josh win? No, Casey
Oh
won.
god
his
damn it,
season.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh is the ultimate.
No, Josh won.
hey, real quick, I want to interrupt
Oh.
this
Right.
conversation because we've got
thought it
good
was Casey.
news. We have good news about our podcast, a former guest on our podcast. I want to update real quick. Remember Sage came on and she talked about her interview for being a flight instructor?
She got it.
Sage is in chat right now. Just a big round of applause for Sage,
Yeah.
the new flight
Yay.
instructor.
Nice.
That's pretty damn
Congratulations.
impressive. That
All right.
is phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Andrew's like almost 50 and hasn't done anything that cool yet in life.
He's processing that one.
He's-
No, I'm. Josh definitely won. All right, so you got me there. Josh had crying meltdown.
He didn't even
Oh,
entertain your
yeah.
comment.
Yeah, you said crying,
Congratulations, Sage.
and immediately Josh came to mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean,
Still,
I
I
do
don't think
think
she has
that,
what it
I
takes.
do think that house and the isolation just I don't think have we ever really seen a Big Brother guest get through not crying at some point?
Yeah, all the time.
yeah, maybe.
Not
Like,
crying.
You know what
There's
what
always-
bugged me the most about everything they were trying to pin on Taylor? They literally pinned Paloma's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
why
all
Whatever
would they do
she
that?
had
jumped to the
going on
conclusion.
on
They
her.
jumped to the
like-
conclusion that she was the reason.
Yeah.
Well, because that's the picture, that Paloma was painting, that she was the bad. Again, that's the first time Taylor got misconstrued. She never
Right.
did the things that Paloma said, but she didn't.
I'm glad the guys.
No,
are like-
okay, minus the dancing around trying to get all the guys' attention. She did that, but the other
But,
things
the
about
girls were egging her on to do that. That's where I kind of
Yeah.
felt like the bullying, because it's like you're purposefully putting her. She's probably
Trying
trying
on
to
the
fit
outfits
in.
on.
Yeah, she's trying to fit in. She's thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm making friends, and the girls are, whatever. And the girls are like intentionally putting her into a situation that they know is going to cause drama.
That's straight out of the classic Mean Girls.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Girls
Stand
are
for it.
mean.
What about this? This is the weakest have-not room ever. They got floaties that are super comfortable.
Yeah, I actually said that the first night of it when it went in. I was like, damn, the have-nots actually kind of got it plush this season. Like previous seasons, their beds were like these curves that go like
Metal
this.
Jet
things
ski.
or wood things or
Yeah.
this time they
This
have
season they
blown up
actually
air
have
mattresses
blow-ups, and so I was like, this isn't bad.
that are big enough to lay straight across.
Yeah.
Also, Mike,
Hey, have
your
any of you
girl-
ever done any research to see what slop really is? I feel like it's just oatmeal.
No, it's not.
I looked it up. It's here. I'll grab it for us.
But-
Mike, your girl
like-
though.
Somebody on
Um,
this season, a weightlifter, was all excited to do it for his, so he volunteered and hated it and said, and he literally said on that season, it's not oatmeal.
Mike, the other thing I thought Nicole was stupid about is how she convinced herself that if her and Taylor went on the block and Taylor got eliminated, that she'd have a power.
Well, because what's her name? Something special will happen.
No, she didn't say something special.
Well, she said
"We'll tell
something.
you what'll happen."
No,
Yeah, but-
she
Yeah.
said something will happen. Something
Yeah.
will come from it.
That's what Andrew just.
No, no,
I
no. But
just said.
she's made it sound like something is gonna. Well, maybe she didn't say it like that, and it could be as little as the next person that gets eliminated is your partner. Or not eliminated. The next person's partner that gets eliminated is your partner. It could be as little as that.
I know. All I'm saying is that she was convinced herself that she would get a power from it,
Like
Yeah.
I
and that's why
say.
she tried to put this into play. Like she'd have some kind of like. She's like, and who better to have the
like
power?
an advantage, right?
Yeah, like didn't we learn from last week? Like, why are you volunteering to put yourself up? I don't
understand
works.
how anybody watches any season of the show. Like, you don't even have to be a super fan, but you watch one season of the show and you go on this thing and you're agreeing to be a pawn. It's like
Yeah,
pawns go home.
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially
Unless you're the
this early in
dentist.
the
Like,
game.
I would
you
actually
cannot-
be curious. There's what, sorry?
I was going to say, this early in the game, you cannot be convinced that you are like, what's her name again? Amira?
Yeah.
She's her comments exact, or not exact, but close. This game is so easy.
Yeah.
Well, I would be curious. What I was trying to say is, I would be curious if they keep stats of that. Like, I want to know what the success rate of somebody
Johnny Mac. Oh, self doing it.
self-claiming themselves as a pawn. Hey, you know what? I got this.
Yeah.
And then putting themselves up. Like, I know that it's worked out a couple times, but
That's the other thing too. When somebody says this game is easy, you're going home.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
There's something going. It's like
Yeah.
the calm before the storm. Come on now.
I think that's just editing. They catch that and they're like, "Here, let's
That's
save this,
golden.
and we're gonna pull this up on the week that we know they're going home."
Yeah, that's true. That's good production.
I just hope
Yeah.
they stick with it because things change.
Stick with what?
I mean, I'm sure Lainey
The
knows
plan?
more, but
Yeah, Lainey,
No.
I guarantee already knows.
I have-
but I don't even
even-
want to know. So yada yada yada.
I haven't had time to look at
Really?
anything. Yeah.
You haven't read the
I
blogs
haven't.
today?
No.
Oh wow, because you're busy again.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm busy. There's been a show that this girl at work has been wanting me to watch. It's called Who Do You Believe?
What's
And,
that? What network is
it's-
that?
I don't know what network it's on. I do have it
I'll look it up.
recorded, but it's
Who do you believe?
yeah, I think it's a crime show or like a court show. And they literally tell you two different people their side of the story, and at the very end they tell you what like the court ruling was. But this girl that wants me to watch it, she doesn't know who to believe in the second episode, and I think she told me
ABC.
this a week or two ago, and I'm like,
Oh, it's
I
a
don't have time
whodunit.
to watch this. Yeah.
Oh, People love it.
Yeah, I hear that the
Victoria. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I
interesting.
think it's had 2 episodes. The first episode, from what I've heard, is very obvious who did it, and the second episode is up for a lot of debate online.
I'm telling you,
Andrew,
this thing's got a lot of good reviews. Wow.
Andrew, what were you looking at?
I'm looking at pawns. Historically, you asked a question.
Oh, okay. And what do you see?
Victoria from season 16 was put up 10 times,
Oh my
which is the most ever,
gosh.
and she was a pawn most of the time. Johnny Mac was a pawn 4 times.
Johnny Mac.
The
Didn't
dentist.
Didn't
Yeah.
Dick go up a bunch too?
I
survive?
But I just read this. I read this thing from Big Brother Canada 3. As we don't watch that. This story is worse than Pooch's. He volunteered to go up as a pawn when his ally Zach was head of household in an attempt to evict Godfrey. Jordan was so sure of his safety as a pawn that he willingly threw the veto competition and told Zach not to use the veto on him once he won it. On eviction night, Jordan's love interest, Cindy, infamously voted to evict him, leaving Jordan be evicted in a shock 5-4 vote. This is Jordan's only time being nominated.
It was his own show.
His best friend. Well, his best friend was the HOH. Won the veto, told him not to use it on him, and then his love interest, his showmance, is the one that voted him out.
I
She was
watched
the
one
deciding
season
vote.
of Big Brother Canada, and it was phenomenal. I don't
I've
remember
watched
which
it.
season I watched.
Is
was
it different
really good.
from US?
They film more. Have you watched UK? UK's the best.
No, I haven't.
But they
Johnny
so
Mac
they
not
do it daily. There's an episode every single day in UK.
Wow.
And they have like celebrities mixed in with new people. It's like a big culture. Like when they go
Well, that's
into
where
the
it came from,
house.
right?
What's that?
That's where it came from, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Big Brother?
Yeah. UK.
Yeah.
Yes, it came
No,
from
Big
UK.
Brother was US.
No, it
Oh.
did not come from the US. It was
No
in
way.
the UK
Global.
first.
Andrew's on it.
Yeah, I've been Googling it. Someone's got to fill the role of young James. Jamie.
They're on like season 20 something.
So is US.
24, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're on 30s.
You guys keep arguing. I'll tell you the facts here shortly.
But it's a huge culture in the UK. When they
Okay,
go
we're
in the
both wrong.
house, it's an outside
Australia.
No.
Canada? Eh?
No.
thing. What was the question?
Brazil.
The original Big Brother in this country aired from 1999 to 2006. 6 regular seasons and 2 celebrity editions. Big Brother US launched in 2000. What is that country?
UK.
No.
No, he said we were all wrong.
Yeah, Joey, I don't feel like you can hear me.
I don't
I
feel like
didn't.
Joey
I
can
didn't hear you
anybody
say
tonight.
anything about UK.
It was. Oh, do you want to keep going?
No. I guess all
Austria?
my guesses.
Dutch.
Germany.
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Oh wow.
Wow.
So is UK or US older though?
Oh my gosh, 3rd time's a charm here.
I haven't heard
US.
the answer. The US is okay.
So I'm
The
more
US
right
is the
than you
longer.
Out of those two.
Yeah, the US is the longest standing offshoot.
Okay. So anyhow, when they go into the house, like they've got tons of like a huge crowd of people that they walk through these tunnels and into the main area, and then they interview them on the spot, and then they go into the house. So it's a huge production. It's pretty cool.
So let's do a quick round robin, assuming nobody knows tonight, because I don't. Or have we all not? We've all not read spoilers. Okay.
No idea.
Oh yeah, you're down 1 point, by the way, Mike.
I am down 1 point.
Me and Andrew
hold
are
on,
up
before you go
20.
through that, can I final thing on the difference between these shows? Fun fact: in the UK, they're banned from talking about nominations or voting strategy
What?
What?
in the UK.
Where's
Yeah.
the fun in that?
So they reversed it in 2011 and adopted the US, and which Canada is also used. And then fans went crazy over it, and they put it back in 2000. In 2000, yeah, and then like right after that.
I'm telling you, if you get a chance to watch it, it's worth it, guys. It's different. It is different.
That sounds terrible.
It's different.
Like part of the game is strategizing
What do they
how
talk
to get.
about?
Yeah.
There's plenty of drama. Trust me.
Yeah, but it sounds like that's all it is drama.
It is, and it's hilarious.
Is there another fun fact coming in?
So there was a
yeah.
What
Dude,
was-
there's a lot of these different offshoots, and most of the countries do a season called Evil Big Brother. Introduce a villainous Big Brother with harsher punishment, such as taking away prize money, more difficult tasks, and secret tricks. We need that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Remember Spencer and his girlfriend from the hills?
Heidi.
Heidi. Yep, Heidi. They were on a Big Brother UK,
Yeah, I remember that.
and the house hated them.
Oh, wasn't Caitlyn Jenner too?
Oh, I don't know about that one.
She was on.
I mean, America's the America's hero, or what was it? What was that?
Australia. She was on.
What was that thing that Dan was for that whole season? He was America's player or whatever.
America's player.
Oh yeah.
America's favorite player. Oh, no,
Yeah.
not that one.
No, he was
No.
America's
it was
player.
the
was
whole
like a
season.
mole.
He went into the room. And it's kind of like what you're talking about with that evil Big Brother. Like all season long,
He had to
he
do
had
tasks.
to do the bidding. Yeah, he
Yeah.
had to do the bidding of whatever was voted on every week.
Did you guys ever watch the show The Mole?
Yes.
No.
That was dope. That I wish that show would have taken
Yeah.
off because I think that only lasted
It had a
like
couple
one,
seasons.
maybe even two
Yeah.
seasons. I did love that show. That was a really cool show.
Yeah.
All
All right. So
Not to
what else
venture
is on-
too far off Big Brother, do you guys watch Siesta Key at all?
Yes.
What?
Of course you do.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I do too. I love that show.
But Alyssa from Big Brother is from Siesta Key.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, she's not well. She's not on the show that I know of, but she's from the town, Siesta Key.
So is Robbie, and Robbie made himself look horrible on the show.
Yeah, he did.
You guys probably watch F-Boy Island too, don't you?
No?
What?
What? All right, look, let's go round robin and make your pick this week who you think. And this one's going to be a tough week because we don't even know who's officially on the block.
Yeah.
Because they're switching
you
it up,
get-
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah, they
we've got
haven't
the
done
whole
that.
house to pick from.
Yeah.
But I do think
It's one of two
as long
couples.
as Michael
Amir's
Michael
gone.
and the girl that's in the all girls alliance sticks with the alliance they made last night, I think Amira goes home.
Yeah, me too. That's my pick.
I agree.
Oh, wait. she
Andrew,
did
are
all
you
the
going?
same page.
Is this Amira? All four of us?
Yeah, can you guys not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you say that.
We can hear
Blaine
you.
is like the only person that hears me.
No, you're getting
That's
talked
what I'm
over.
used to in life. This is how it was when there was the three of us in a room. It was Mike talking and me and
Shut up,
Laning
I
actually
was here.
hearing each other.
I
We
think
haven't
he was
done
the
it-
first one to answer, actually.
No, I
We've
heard
had
him
a
say
tough
that
job
too.
talking over one another tonight.
Guys, let me know when you're ready for me. I'll just sit here.
Well, I don't know what else is on your notes, Mike, but the only other
No,
thing
that was it. We covered it all.
I was gonna say the only other thing I was super impressed with, but we already said, is that Michael won his third veto.
Yo, that girl passed out.
Oh yeah, what was
Oh,
up
yeah,
with
that was
that? That was
weird.
kind of
Like,
weird.
is she gonna get carried? Are they gonna she's just next week? Like, hey, can we just finish this? Can we get you out of
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
You guys do
Meanwhile,
At
remember.
some point,
Sorry. You do remember what the doctor said. She came back that night and said, yeah, the doctor says I need to be off it for 2-3 days. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, and now she's still rolling around on that damn
Yes.
roller,
Trying
or
to pull a
she's got a
Christmas card.
cane.
It's not gonna work. It
Yeah,
will
I
though if
think
they keep
she's-
fighting. Like she's just gonna sit off in the corner.
Yeah.
I mean,
And she okay, hold on. Now that we're talking about her, I can't deal with her over the top Southern cliches and accent. When she was having like a serious diary room, she just was talking normal.
absolutely
But then when she was like
correct.
hitting every, like just stressing the accent, hitting every cliche, I'm like,
I still think that's probably production trying to amp her up on that.
either way.
Bull Rider in the house, baby. What's up?
What up, Bull Rider? Yeah, that's all I had for notes. I really wanted to focus on the bullying thing. In fact, that's what got me taking notes. When they started bullying her, I was like, mother,
All right, so we
Yeah.
picked
like angry typing.
right now.
All four. Same vote.
I know. I'm saying, who do you guys have to win it? A couple weeks in, who do you think the favorite is? This could change every week for us, but I'd like to see where
Who
we're
did I
at.
say last time? Oh, I think I said Nicole.
Yeah, we know
Michael.
Mike said Nicole.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna win it. She's
Not on my. Yeah, she's not who my answer.
she's
would be.
gonna make
She-
another
she
bad
fell off.
decision.
She was being cool and quiet in the background, but no, I think Michael's gonna win it.
Yep, I'm Michael still, but
No,
I'm worried that if he's too strong, they're gonna vote him out soon.
I'm gonna
Unless
go
this-
with
Go ahead.
the good Good Muslim boy. You gonna say hi to everybody?
Joseph. Aw,
Guest
Hi.
appearance.
Jacob!
what's up, Jacob?
Hello.
Tell Daddy night.
Special appearance by Jacob.
That's nighttime. No, I said the guy from Utah.
Kyle. Right.
Kyle. Yeah,
I mean,
I
Michael's
could
been my
actually
favorite
see
from
that.
the get-go.
I was gonna
this
say
devil lettuce
either.
comment made me fall out of my chair laughing.
That was funny. That the devil. I haven't partaken of the devil's lettuce before, but
The good old Mormon boy.
I'm torn between Kyle and Monty. I think they're both doing like enough right now.
I
They're
really
not over
like
the
Monty.
top. They're not doing too little. They're forming alliances. They're being strategic. Michael, I think he's going to be one of those that like he deserves to win when it gets down to it.
Right,
But there's
but he
going to come
won't.
a time that he doesn't win a veto or something, and they're going to go, well, this is the time that we need to take him out. So,
Agreed.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, like the first. Yeah, he's. Yeah, just you can't win this much this early.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem that I think right now too is the women alliance seemed like a smart idea coming in. However, they're already. I mean, I guess it's Rebecca or whatever her name is. That's Michael's partner, who's supposed to be.
Bessie.
Yeah, like they're already breaking off that alliance, and so. But
all the
I
Girls
do.
Alliance did was solidify that a girl is not going to win again. That's all. it
Correct.
did.
Yeah, the problem is they were almost they were sloppy about it too.
Yeah.
Like each of them kind of individually told somebody that the
Yeah, Mira
girls
talked
like,
about it like it was no big deal.
yeah,
And then Kyle's girl said it to her like it was nothing.
My
and
opinion.
then they made it out like the guys just figured it out or something. No, they just
Yeah,
finally
right.
started paying attention.
So my opinion, though, if you're gonna make a girls' alliance, you can't leave a single girl out of it, because the reason you make a all-girl alliance or an all-male alliance is the power in numbers, and that's the most important part of it. And as soon as you leave one or even two out, because that's kind of what they did, even though they included Rebecca, they still didn't really work with her. So as soon as you exclude anyone, it's done. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Because somebody will exploit that weakness. Speaking of terrible Big Brother players,
Oh, you're
like
talking
terrible,
the challenge?
Oh,
terrible Big Brother play, like terrible Big Brother players. For David to go on the challenge last night and like, listen, Big Brother fans, I know you're.
oh
weak."
my gosh.
No, dude, I don't know a single Big Brother fan that likes that dude.
We were pulling for him to
You
win
like
last night.
David?
No, but we were pulling for him to win.
I mean, that was kind of epic. What
in
happened
the
last night.
in that challenge, in that
Yeah, yeah.
context,
Yeah.
yes, I was pulling for him to beat Xavier.
But
Yeah.
now he thinks that like
He's validated.
this is his show. This is his
That guy.
Yeah, I don't like his personality at all.
He kind of got, like, if you go back to his first season, kind of got a raw deal, but then didn't perform when he could have saved himself. He was an idiot in that dark challenge. He had no business even being in a position to be on that show again.
Mm-mm.
So CBS just set him up.
And it was an all-star episode.
Because that was
at that.
COVID.
Yeah.
That was COVID. Everybody bailed out. He was
No,
probably
Andrew
sixth on
called
the
it. He's
list.
got a family member that
100%.
is doing this for him. Yeah.
He's got to be connected to CBS. Or CBS is
Look it
like,
up.
hey, let's go get that guy who he likes to laugh at. That'll be good for
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah, but look,
But he's
here
but
just
he's
proves,
dead
here
fish.
proves the fact, though.
Lots of
But
time.
that proves the fact. This dude was again in another elimination round.
Yeah.
Like every time you turn around, he's either dead last or next to dead last.
Yeah.
And normally he has no personality as well.
He failed at trivia.
That boy is just dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah. But they got Xavier out.
Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. Seeing Xavier walk off set last night, pouting because he got backstabbed by Big Brother, was just
I'm rich,
Anybody-
they're broke.
right. Like, listen, you can't. They're still butthurt about this, and like again, talk about pure irony, dude. You got hoes playing the same game, and you
Yeah.
got hosed by the two people that you arguably hosed more than anybody last season. Like the two people he probably screwed over harder than anybody in the season are the two people that got him out.
Yeah. I mean, I love the way it played out, but
I do too. Even though I am rooting for a Big Brother, I'd be okay with a Survivor person winning.
Yeah, I'm
too.
okay with Survivor or Big Brother. I
gonna
can't
be
stand
pissed
any
if-
of the Love Island people they got.
Yeah, I can't stand Love Island.
No,
Such
I
a
love
stupid
Love
show.
Island. They just
Not on
happen to
this
get
show.
the worst Love Island people ever.
yeah.
Cinco's good.
Lainey, I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they did Cachet and Cinco because they were hoping for some ex-relationship drama there.
And Cinco was actually okay. I
Um,
take it back. Cinco was actually kind of cool on Love Island.
Yeah. Selly was, I think, the first on, right? She's
Yeah.
out already.
And who
And
is
then-
this Leo the cat guy? What in the hell is going on with that dude?
He's been
Really?
on
Is he Amazing Race?
Amazing Race 3 times.
And he was amazing on the
He
show, I
got
guess.
so excited about the Catwoman question.
Well, that's their issue is he's so crazy about cats. That's all he talks about.
Yeah. By the way,
You know,
I
it's
would
funny.
I would have been terrible at that in particular question, but probably a lot of the trivia that came
What
up.
was the question again?
About which
Catwoman.
actresses have
Michelle
played?
Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Listen, here's what's funny about that. In my head, that whole time that question is playing, I was imagining Christina, Andrew's wife, and her reaction to what it is, because she cannot stand Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
And
She
she
goes-
doesn't like Halle Berry either, does
No, they named the first two. She goes, the worst two cat women get named first.
And they didn't even name
she? But
my
she
favorite.
hates Anne Hathaway.
Although the new ones,
She's number 2 on the list.
she's the new one's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she's number 2.
But Michelle Pfeiffer was phenomenal.
I mean, most of those people
Hey.
weren't alive when Big Brother or when the original Batman came out.
That's true. Here's a question that I wrote down. Is Kyland a legit contender to win the challenge?
100%.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Especially
Now that
after
his
seeing him in
emotional
action
baggage
last
is
night.
now that his emotional baggage is off the table this early, that's the reason I think it was good for both of them to get rid of him now. Like everybody's like, why so early? Right? It's like you just got rid of your emotional baggage. Like everything that you're like thinking about was geared around getting rid of X,
Getting back, yeah.
getting back at him. So now that he's gone, they can move on from that.
Yeah, but
100%.
maybe that's what was fueling him to do so well in
No.
those first few challenges.
No way, because he did just this.
Here's
good
the one
in
thing-
The challenge, like, dude,
He's just
Here's
competitive.
the
was
one thing.
there was a one challenge, and he would have been the winner of Big Brother, right? Like, no questions asked.
Well, here's the thing that he said in one of his interviews in one of these episodes. And I thought, you know what? He's probably one of the few people that would actually do well on the real challenge. He talked about how hard he'd been training coming into this. Like he'd been putting in the work to actually train for this. And I think that's the big difference between what those challengers do is they have training season. They have training camps before going into this. A
Most
lot
of
of them
them.
like,
Yeah.
but yeah, a lot of them. I like
Most of
clearly
them.
some of them
At least
do
the
not do
man.
any training.
Ashley's not
Anissa.
doing any training.
No, I'm pretty sure Ashley's got an OnlyFans. For real.
Kylan would do good too because although he's emotional, right? Like he talks, but he doesn't like he doesn't really show that in a big scene. Like he would never have a blow up. I can't imagine him having a blow up argument like we see.
I mean, he
in the-
kind of did in Big Brother when he got voted out.
No, he didn't. He did that like he tried to make that between the two of them. That wasn't like a big screaming blow up. I don't think he would do that. Like he's very controlled. He talks about that all the time.
He
too.
is. I'll give him that.
I'd like to see some Big Brother and Survivor people team up. I still like Tyson and Angela. I think they're both very, like, this is a perfect show for them.
Yeah, the house is starting to look at them as king and queen of the.
Yeah.
Well,
But Kylan now too. I mean, Kylan's got a couple wins.
yeah,
under
they
his
called it
belt.
out last night too. They're like, Kylan's got as many wins as Tyson does now. I'd like to see. Listen, I know everybody loves Tyson, but I really want to see a wall brawl with Tyson and Danny. That would make me so happy.
And they did say there's
Just-
going to be a wall brawl this year, right?
Oh, I saw
100%. They
preview for
showed
it.
the previews.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are we saying wall brawl? Like it's not hall brawl. Is it wall
Because
brawl?
You weren't
No,
here
he's-
last week.
No, the
Ah.
episode that you were on with us last, Mike called it a wall brawl.
And nobody
and then
corrected
Adam,
me.
yeah, I just moved past it. One of his senior moments, and
Oh, shut up. You didn't know any better.
it's one of those things that clicked like 5 minutes later. I'm like, did we say that wrong? Adam called him out on it.
So we've
Adam-
ever since we got called out on it, we've made it
Now we just
very
call it wall
clear
brawl.
that we're calling it wall brawl now.
Yeah, that's this podcast term for hall brawl is wall brawl.
Yeah, they could.
But
almost-
yes, they are going to have a wall brawl, and I want everything in the world to see Danny in that wall brawl.
Danny
Not-
versus Cinco.
You don't want to see. Yeah, what if it's
That'd be a good
Cinco and
matchup.
Tyson? That's just not going to work.
I don't care who you put in there. Danny's winning that thing. Like he's a professional football player.
No, I get
Like
it.
I just don't think that there's any chance anybody beats him in that.
That was funny when TJ's like, "You are a professional athlete."
And you know what the funny part about that, Andrew, is I'm actually shocked. The dude played in Dallas.
What's
The
up,
Stars
Pittsburgh?
have won a World Cup.
Oh, I didn't see the time frame they said from it. The
In the last 20 years.
20 years. I didn't hear that. I don't
Hmm.
think Dallas has won in the last 20 years.
I thought they did.
No, it's 99.
All right.
Wow, got quiet.
Renee said they all have OnlyFans. What else do they do in the off season?
I guess.
Are you
OnlyFans
guys gonna
doesn't-
watch?
What?
No, mine was nothing. Go ahead, Lainey.
I'm shocked if
Are
any
you
of them
guys
actually
gonna
have.
watch?
My bad.
We are not on point tonight.
I know. Are you guys gonna watch the Paramount Plus show? They keep plugging the.
The Edge.
If you win this challenge, you qualify for the whatever world's
Yeah, I started it
world
today.
challenge. Oh, it's
What?
already out.
Started what?
The Edge, right?
No.
Oh, the
Oh.
world challenge.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, my bad.
It's the other version of this, but with all the CBS
The
international
challenge
stuff, right?
world champion,
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. When does it start?
but it's only on Paramount Plus, and I have an issue with that. I'm boycotting Paramount Plus.
Why?
It's CBS. Why
I
would you?
just-
What do you? It's
What
like,
do you mean?
what do you mean? It's the same company.
Well, I know, but I don't need another streaming service.
I have
I
so
have
many
enough of
shows on
those.
Paramount Plus. It's like
Yeah, we're at that point now where someone's gonna sell a package. We can just get all the channels at one price.
Yeah,
Again.
it's called cable.
Yep, we're circling right back to that. And all these companies just laughing at us like, man, these guys could save so much money if they just stuck with cable and not into streaming, and they're spending a shit ton of money.
well, I think the best current option right now would be YouTube TV.
Still don't get Paramount Plus.
Yeah, you would.
How would you get
You
Paramount
get
Plus?
you get the CBS.
I know, but her point is she doesn't want to pay for the extra one.
No, what I'm saying is it's the best option for cable right now, price wise, and to get all the channels. It's YouTube TV. That's all I'm saying. What? What am I not understanding here?
The point is that to get all the other stuff that's on the streaming, you still have to go pay all independently for all the streaming services that you don't get, whether it's YouTube TV,
Look, I
whether it's
have to
Sling
have
TV,
Hulu for
whether
the
it's Cox.
Kardashians.
Like, you don't get any of that.
I have to have Disney Plus because I have a child now. It's adding up, and I drew the line at Paramount Plus.
And ESPN sucks, by the way. They already raised from $5.99 to $6.99, and now they're raising to $9.99. They've already raised the prices of UFC since they went there. These guys, they're going to report.
Netflix is like $16 a month. I think that's first to go. They don't have
HBO Max
anything
is
on there.
$15, and I don't know why I keep that around.
Yeah.
I have all of them.
I have Peacock. I have Paramount. I have. Well, everybody's got Prime.
I have Peacock.
I
now.
just signed up. I
Peacock's
just
free,
signed up
isn't it?
for Hulu this
Oh,
week.
there's a paid version of Peacock too.
No, I have a paid version of Peacock, and I love it.
Yeah, I just found out. I found out I have the paid version of because Andrew, Laney, you'll appreciate this. I got a text from Andrew last week, and it just said,
I felt really
The
good about
Office,
this.
The Office, Season 8, Episode 21, Minute 25:35. And I was like, just tell me what it is. He's like, nope, I'm not telling you. I need you to go watch it.
Oh God.
So it took me forever to figure out where it was. I went onto the Peacock, and I didn't realize that they have a viewing essentials. And I was like, I don't have season 8. He's like, then you don't have paid Peacock. I'm like, Andrew, I'm looking at what I pay every month. It says $4.99. I have paid Peacock. Then I realized, I have to go find the actual season. So I get there, I fast forward, I go to season 8, episode 21, 25:35. And it's a scene where they're all. Have you ever watched The Office for context?
Yeah.
So they're all sitting in the office and they're arguing about something. And Toby's sitting at the back of the office, and they turn around and like, Toby, can't HR do anything about this? Toby says, "We're in HR. We can't do anything."
No, that's not the line. It's not the line.
Okay,
He
you
says-
tell the one.
HR is a joke.
We can't do anything.
Yeah, we can't do anything.
That was what he.
I
got
immediately
joy out of.
paused the screen. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Hold on."
I thought you were
So-
going to say that you paid for Peacock Plus for that.
That would have been better.
line.
He would have.
Yeah.
Andrew, Laney and I will be having a one-on-one with you tomorrow morning.
I felt pretty proud of myself on that.
To discuss comments made on public channels.
For the show.
But yes, TJ last night, the fact when he came in and just started laughing right out of the joke, and they're like, "What?
You're
What's
like,
so
"Oh,
funny?" It
no."
was like, "This is my favorite game." He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, what?" He's like, "It's trivia." Me and Renee just started cracking up. Like, I live for TJ doing trivia. he enjoys trivia more than any human should, watching them fall and scream. He's like,
I thought he
wow,
was
that
gonna
was
drop
Yeah, I did too.
Kyland and Alyssa at the
at the
end.
end.
too.
Yeah.
He kind of should have, but yeah.
I think they should have.
Now, the only thing that we're missing from the full TJ experience at this point, like I feel like TJ's done a good job so far already in this. Like he's given us everything about TJ except for that one thing. We need somebody to quit. We need to see TJ.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
No, it's too
I don't
easy so
either.
far. I mean,
Yeah.
if
Because these are
something's-
all professional reality stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is.
Hey,
too easy
can we
so
go
far.
back to the Challenge World Championships? Like that's
What
got the
about it?
regular people on it. CT,
Does
Cam,
it really?
Kyle, Laurel.
Yeah.
TT's on it?
They're all in the promo video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, while TJ's speaking, there are clips of CT, Cam Williams, Kyle Christie, and Laurel Stuckey.
Whoa.
Laurel.
We
Remember
must
when we
be-
couldn't think of that name? Laurel.
We must be
Laurel.
looking at the same article.
Hey, some little
Heavy.com.
interesting news.
Yeah.
Some cool Big Brother, or I'm sorry, news on challengers. What's his name? Leroy just showed up on my TikTok the other day. He has officially started his own barber shop,
Oh, wow.
which is kind of cool. He's been talking about doing that for a long time. Him and Cam are engaged,
Oh yeah.
and they just had a baby.
What?
Oh my gosh.
That's why we
awesome.
haven't seen Cam the last couple seasons, is because Cam and Leroy had a baby just recently.
That's awesome.
Oh man,
I'll
she's
have to
gonna
find them on Instagram.
now she's got
I
a
knew you were
family.
gonna
She's
say
gonna
I
come into
almost
Rock Shop.
texted him and been like, hey, listen, real talk. That could be the kind of thing that brings Leroy back to the show, though.
Yeah. Out of retirement.
No, I think he's done.
You don't
I
think
do
he'd come
too.
on for marketing reasons?
I don't think he cares. I think he's done.
Nah, I think he's over it.
He'll let Cam go win the money, and he'll sit home doing his passion. I don't think we see him again.
He's been. It's funny because Renee goes, Leroy's a barber. I was like, man, he's been cutting people's hair on the show for decades. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about it in one of the they're like, what are we supposed to do next season? Like the last season, he's like, what am I supposed to do for my haircut now?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's not a lot out there about that new.
So what
Yeah.
do we have any wrap up on the challenge?
I hope that it's who was I saying I wanted to see paired next week? Damn it! Now I forgot. There's two people I wanted to see paired together.
I wonder if they're going to make it everybody that makes the final gets to go on the world champion.
I think he keeps wording it like you're qualified to.
No, that's
Yeah.
the final.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
just
but I
the
think
final
he said
so
that.
far.
I think he said that about the show, like, or for a chance to be on Challenge
The
World
world.
Champion. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they
what he's
talked about
wording
this when
it.
they originally did it, that it was going to lead into something bigger.
Yeah.
But we could have a full-on Big Brother challenge, like just all
Yeah.
Big Brother contestants. Like we're almost to that point now. There's been enough Big Brother.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I mean, as it goes along, that's almost the only way that they're going to get cast for that show anymore because, Road Rules and Real World quit filming so long ago that, which I'm actually surprised, as big as reality TV is now, that they still don't have at least Real World, like as a show that they're still doing.
Well, they tried a
think-
new show this last year, or it's been a year now. What was that called? Let me look it up.
But they did all the reunion shows though. They just did. I feel like they've done 2 reunion seasons now.
Yeah, they have. They've done a couple reunion
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah, they should just do a challenge, like now, especially on Paramount now. Instead of doing these retired, like all stars that none of us care about, these like C-level challenge people, They should just do a brand new, nobody knows anybody, like cast for the challenge. Like not from any show, just straight up brand new cast.
Like they do for Big Brother, but for the challenge.
Yeah, yep. Do that for the challenge, straight up, and then they can work them in through these bigger ones. But
I agree too. I think MTV could be tapping into their reality shows a little bit better. They've only got the challenge, and then I think they do some dating, like X on the Beach,
Jersey Shore still flowing.
Yeah,
but they tried to do a second one of that, and the Jersey Shore people, so they had a house, cast, everything. They're getting ready to shoot, and they boarded up shop and went down. And apparently, the original OG cast put an ultimatum on the table, like, we're done. You'll never see us again if you relaunch this show.
Really?
Whatever happened to the Hills? Yeah. Is the Hills coming back again?
No,
they tried and it flopped.
No, it's kind of Siesta Key now.
Yep.
Well, no, they brought the Hills back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the pandemic, there were 3 seasons of it. 2 or 3 seasons of it.
No, I think there was 1.
No, there was at least 2 seasons of the Hills.
Okay.
I've got it up right now. New Beginnings, 2 seasons. 2019, 2020.
Is it not coming back again then?
What's her name? Kristen Cavallari.
Yeah.
And Stephen Coletti, who was like on the original.
Yeah.
They have a podcast that they just started where they're going back and they're rewatching episodes of The Hills, and that like while they're on the podcast and talking about it.
Floribama Shore, that's what I was trying to think of. I'm surprised they haven't tapped anybody from that.
No season 3, it's canceled. The Hills.
Damn.
Yeah, they could bring someone in from Floribama Shore.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That's where we go to vacation a lot in Florida, is Pensacola, which is right next to the border there.
Or Buck Wild's one of their other ones.
I'm looking. I can't
find
that show.
Called Buck Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of friends from West Virginia.
I mean, there's a UK show called Geordie Shore that I watch.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys from that. From Challenge already.
And that show is exactly like Jersey Shore, except in the UK.
I'm surprised they don't bring people from like Love is Blind on Netflix onto some of these shows.
Well, it's not the same family. It's not Paramount.
Well, actually, they did bring somebody from Love is Blind onto the challenge. That big buff dude they brought 2 seasons ago on from Love is Blind on. He didn't last very long.
I'm really bummed that Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club didn't get further.
I don't know if you're being serious.
I'm not.
There was a Netflix. I totally binged it too. I don't know what it was called, but they.
Oh, it was a Netflix one. That's what it
was.
20 something. That's the one I was thinking was just like Real World.
And in Austin. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I thought they did a decent job of that.
It was very Real World like.
Except they had the girls in one house and the guys in the house next door, which I feel like you would have had a lot more drama if they would have all been in the same house. But
and I love the nerdy guy got the pretty girl.
Yeah, they're still together.
Are they really?
I just saw that the other day. Yeah, they're still together.
He's so insecure, and she really helped him become secure with who he was.
Yeah.
Perfect couple that it just blew my mind. Complete opposites, but perfect together.
Yeah.
What's that other show? So there's that Love is Blind, which, by the way,
Circle.
A couple of those guys are. I just can't
Ultimatum.
Get Circles. The Ultimatum. That one was
F-Boy
really stupid. I tried watching that. Couldn't get into it.
You guys keep ignoring my F-Boy Island. That's right in your wheelhouse.
I don't know anything about
I've actually never heard of it. I made that comment, or the first time you said it, I gave you a look like, what?
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, it's HBO Max.
I don't have that streaming.
3 women in a tropical island. 3 women in a tropical island are joined by 24 men, where half of them are self-proclaimed nice guys, and the other half F-boys. Who will the women choose and find real love with?
F-boys.
But
they won't find real love, but they're going to choose them.
It sounds good to me.
And it's got Nikki Glazer as the host of it.
I've never watched it.
I'm gonna watch it now.
I thought it was Netflix. I didn't even know it was HBO Max.
There's a new season of Married at First Sight, so that's.
Yeah, we're watching that right now, actually. That's what I was watching before coming in here.
The new seasons have really bothered me
Why?
Why?
because it's not like it was originally. It's just different to me.
What do you mean? How's it different? It's literally the same thing, except for the first season when it was just one person that they chronicled. It's
Oh
five
no,
couples.
I thought there
every
were 3
single
couples
season.
in the first season.
No, it was one couple in the first season.
I didn't watch the first season.
Maybe I didn't watch the first season. The first season I watched, there was 3 couples.
Yeah, at least for the last probably 10 seasons I've watched, it's been 5 couples.
Yep. The first, well, maybe it's the second season. And I could be remembering wrong, but I thought it was 3.
I mean, a couple seasons ago, I think it was 2 seasons ago, I was super disappointed with the show because I don't think anybody stayed together. They were all horrible matches. It was the one where the guy, I think his name was Chris,
Terrible season.
like the worst
And
season.
Chris was a piece of crap. Every
Yes.
season, there's always one person you're like, God, that guy is so
terrible
terrible.
human. Yeah.
Was that the
But then I
season
feel like
where...
they redeemed themselves last season a little bit. I thought they had better couples.
Well, every
Except for
single
Alyssa.
couple ended, with the exception of the one that, except for
Right.
that couple that divorced 3 episodes in, every single couple stayed together. Now, that's not the way it ended,
Right.
but on decision day, they all said yes.
Yeah. And so far, I think the couples on this season have decent promise,
I
to
think
how
2
they
of
end
them
up.
have decent promise, and even that, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I tried watching the last one I tried to watch. You remember the one with the Indian couple?
I think you're talking about the other Love is Blind show.
Yeah.
Married at First Sight.
Oh, it was Married at First Sight one. Yep, that was the different season. Yep, different show. Never mind. It's been a while since I've watched Love at First Sight. Andrew loves laughing at me. I watch so many shows, they easily blend together.
No, Joey, we were talking about Married at First Sight.
Or
and
yeah,
then you're
Married at
like
First
the
Sight.
Indian couple, and I said, I think you're talking about Love is Blind. You're like, yeah.
Or whatever. I
So
said,
all 3
fine.
of us caught what just happened there.
Oh, I
think
still
So I
like it.
said, talk about Married at First Sight. Joey, I'm sorry, man. I set you up for that one.
I'm okay with it.
But
it's
now
okay.
there's a new reality show, Love at First Sight, where we combined.
I'm okay with being set up as the joke. It's good. It's been that way all my life.
Oh,
Nope. Ladies tapping out.
I know. I was like,
Well, it's time anyway.
yeah.
So, any final thoughts on anything, guys?
We're all in agreement that it's Mira that's going home tonight, so we're all about ready to walk out of our offices, go sit down, and watch somebody else get booted off, and then we're all going to be wrong, and then I'm going to be down 2.
Yeah, but you were the only one wrong last week, right?
Yeah, but I did that purely to
Be
be
different?
different.
But
Wait,
that
you'll
was
be
your
out of
that was still your
fantasy?
choice to make the wrong choice.
No. He has
Yeah.
Michael.
I got
Christina
Michael
has-
and Nicole.
Christina has Amira.
Okay.
I think they should have. Well, they needed her vote, though, didn't they? They should have left Taylor and Nicole up there and then voted Nicole out. But they need Taylor's vote. No, they only need 6 votes to win. So they could have put Taylor up. Oh no, they need hers because he can't vote. So yeah, they need.
Yeah, she needs. Yeah,
I thought
we
about
need-
that too, though.
Yeah. All right.
all good. Cool,
Good show.
folks.
Yeah,
Hey, if
good
anybody
chatting with
out
you.
there is not following us, please shoot us a follow, especially if you're still here. And we are going to start. We're going to put a link down below for YouTube, so you can go there as well. And Mike's going to start managing that. So
Yeah, Joey's gonna give me access. Did you do that?
I already gave you access, sucker.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to check your email.
I don't know how things get done between the two of them, Laney.
Okay, laters.
Good chat.